or necklace, whatever. Okay, if you clicked on this video, obviously you want to start a lip gloss company or lip. Ugh. So if you clicked on this video, obviously you want to start a lip gloss business, or you just want to watch the video. It's totally fine. I don't know. So, if you were clicked on this video and you want to start a lip gloss business, and you want to do it for the money, please exit. You won't, if you're looking at starting a business, you won't see any money anytime soon. Right now, lip gloss businesses or entrepreneurs, like being an entrepreneur, having your own business is kind of like the hype right now. And people are doing it because it looks good and it looks fun and it looks a little easy. Oh my God, they're making so much money. No, it is hard. It takes so much time, especially if you're doing this while you're in school. It takes up so much time packaging orders, getting orders out, keeping up with your company, like keeping up with everything of having a business. It is hard. And I'm just telling you right now that it is hard. So if you're in middle school, like 13, 14, and you think about starting a business, I don't recommend you start one because it takes a lot of like maturity and stuff to own a business. It's not just something that you do as a hobby. If you're creating a business and you're going to a bigger audience, there are a lot of people older than you who already have a lip gloss business and a lot more people who are more experienced than you. So if you're looking like to go online and selling this stuff, I don't recommend you do that anytime soon. Maybe wait a little longer until you're a little older and you have more experience and a little bit more maturity, I guess, to have a business of your own, because it's very hard to own a business in general. You get what I'm saying? But if you like want to do it in school, like said to like your friends and stuff like that, because middle schoolers do like their gloss, don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, like, you could like do it in school, that's fine. But if you're looking to go to a bigger audience, I recommend you wait a little bit. I started mine in 9th grade. Maybe I could have waited a little longer and stuff like that, but I feel like maybe high school is a good age to kind of like start if you really want to make a business, and even older is even better because it's very hard, once again, to have a business and keep it running like you want it to. If you're thinking about starting a business, make sure your business is different from everyone else. Since so many people are creating a business, a lip gloss business, it's very hard to distinguish which ones are different from another. The top lip gloss businesses out here right now on Instagram are the ones that you can't compare them because they're so different in general. But for the ones who are just coming in and like who came in a little bit later, they all seem to have the same, like they all seem to look the same. Just because you have a different logo or you have a different name doesn't mean that you're no different from everyone else's. Be creative. That's the whole thing. Be creative. So and when you're starting a business, make sure you have a purpose. Don't do it for the money. Don't do it because it looks fun. Make sure you have a purpose in why you're putting out this gloss. How do you want the person to feel when they put it on? How do you want them to feel when they buy it? How do you want the person to feel in general when they're purchasing from you? The first thing that you always have to do is do your research. The first thing you can be doing is looking at other lip gloss pages, kind of see how they do things and stuff like that. And it's not necessarily copying them. You can't copy them, but look at them, see how they're kind of like doing things, kind of like take notes. So another part of doing your research is looking at where you need to get your stuff and what is best for lips, because it's very hard, because lips are a very sensitive place, because it's near your mouth. You have to be very careful of what you put on other people's lips. I am going to be telling you what to get to start, like ingredients and stuff like that, but I'm not going to tell you where to get them, because a key part in having a business and starting one is doing the research on your own. If you go out to a vendor and stuff like that and you're just getting like the handouts, then you're going to be missing key information that you need to know to be able to start your business. So the first thing you need to do is plan out everything. Maybe I could say start planning out your first restock, how you want it to look, how much money you should be making, what gloss colors you want, how many tubes you want, how many you want to make, how many go in each tube, what you want in each tube, and like stuff like that. So look all that stuff up. That's a part of doing your research, and find out how much that all costs and how much you might need to be saving up to even start the business. You know, because you can start a lip gloss business with about $100. That's pretty good. $100 is like, it's good to have a really good startup. If you want to save up more to make it even better, you can, but I feel like $100 might be best to just have as a base, and you can add other stuff on later, but based on your research will be based on how much money you need to be saving up. So the first thing you are going to need is a lip gloss base. You can't make lip gloss without a lip gloss base. You just can't. You can make a lip gloss base, but usually people buy lip gloss bases. Where I get it from, I really like them. They're really cool. I have it on right now. I have one of my glosses on right now, and it looks shiny and stuff like that. You can make your own lip gloss base. It's probably a lot more expensive. You need tubes. Depending on your audience and depending on you, will depend on what tubes that you want to get for your business and your lip gloss business or company. Also, you're going to need containers to mix your glosses in. I have these ones. They're measured cups. They're graduated cylinder plastic cups. You can use bowls. I don't recommend using old spaghetti containers or any container in general because it just looks less professional to me. To someone else, I've seen like little companies using containers and I look at them and be like, okay, that seems pretty safe. But people are very picky at what they put on their face and their lips, so you have to look as professional as possible to get more sales. You want them to feel safe buying your stuff, especially if you're a small company. Also, I use craft sticks. I just started using craft sticks. For this restock, I'm going to be using craft sticks. For my last ones, I did use spoons, and I realized that just isn't professional to me, so I'm not going to be using spoons anymore. Also, you're going to need colors, glitters, and stuff like that. I have a big box of glitters. I don't feel like getting it out. It is a little hectic, and I have to organize it, but I do have like little glitters, and like you get them from a website and stuff like that. Key, do your research, and it's very easy to find this stuff online. You don't really need a vendor to be looking at stuff to be getting it for you. That you're gonna need are business cards and mailers. I do have a mailer here. It's what I mail some of my glosses in. My business is pretty new, so I don't really have big orders. So I usually use like these smaller ones because my hand, they're a lot smaller and stuff like that. And business cards. Business cards are key to having your business. If you're more catering to like little young girls and stuff like that, their parents might need it. If you want to email you, but usually they're going through Instagram, so still having a business card really actually makes the packaging a lot more prettier and stuff like that. And maybe they want to give it to their friends and shout you out and stuff like that. And okay, the next thing you're going to need are gloves, syringes, pipettes, disinfectant, and disinfectant wipes. Make sure your area is clean. People love mixing videos, so make sure your area is clean at all times. No kitchens, no floors, no beds. I just suggest a very clean desk, a spotless desk, please. Just to make sure it's disinfected at all times, before, after, in the middle, in between, everywhere. Always disinfect. You always need to use gloves, because if you don't use gloves, that is just, to me, that is disgusting. You're making glosses. I don't care if you washed your hands before or anything like that. Using gloves ensures, especially through this pandemic, you need to use gloves. Regardless of the pandemic or not, you need to use them, because you cannot show you mixing glosses without having on gloves, because it's unprofessional and it's disgusting, because you're making glosses to be putting on someone else's lips and you're not covering yourself up the proper way. And then you buy all that stuff that you need and make sure you save the prices of how much you pay for everything else. And then you're gonna go and find a website where you want to make your website on. There's either Big Cartel or Shopify. Then you can get a domain name. I used to have a domain name, but then I had paused from doing lip gloss for a little bit because it got a little discouraged because I wasn't getting any orders. So I kind of stopped, and I shouldn't have, but I felt a little discouraged, and now I'm back and I'm really trying this time. Bought everything, price it all up, and that's how you base your lip glosses on. So some people go a little too low, some people go a little too high. depending on the tube and how much it costs to get that tube will depend on how much it should cost. Squeeze tubes should maybe go around like $4 or $5. Anything lower is a little too low. You're not really making any money at all to even put back into your business. And if you go a little bit too high, it's just unreasonable, and you're probably not really going to be getting that type of sales on squeeze tubes. On one tubes is a lot different. And then you can make an Instagram, advertise for a little bit. You can buy little promos. You can get your friends and family to be shouting you out and buying your stuff. And that's really good to have your friends and family shout you out. If there are any other questions or any video ideas you need to put out, then you could comment down below. Go check out my Instagram and go check out my website, because I do have a couple glosses left for my last restock. And for my next restock, I'm kind of like doing something new, and I'm trying new things out. So make sure you go check that out. Check out my Instagram. As you can see, I don't have a big following, but I just thought that I should give you guys this video on how to start it, because I wish I knew all this information when I had started mine. So I may not be that big right now, but I feel like all this information that I just gave you is key to starting your business. So I really hope you guys like the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to come with me on my journey to continue in my business and making it, I guess, go big, hopefully.